go.
Okay. The stream is on. I don't know if it's fucking good or not. This is muted. Okay. Zach Mundo Cryo. Sender's Ben. Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, you can go Ash. You can just pick Ash Braum. You just say fuck it, slam it. It's a strong combo. I think it's fine. I don't think I really want anything else with Ash if we're blinding Ash on R1. What do you want into Urgot? One. Okay. Just pick it on 3. Yeah. I mean, if you want to slam Renekton into his mouth, you can, but I think Orin, no? I think so. Yeah, he's Big Shunga. Yeah, we're chilling. We wait. I'm thinking Orin. Just get the Orin out the way. That way they can't ban it. It's Orin or Mundo here. You think? Unless you just want to go Orin and then wait and counter pick Mundo later. I think that's probably better, honestly. I think we just go Orin on 3.
I mean, they can't ban Windows back.
Yeah, exactly. True.
You can just keep it out.
Yeah, that's cool with me. Then whatever utility they can play. What do you want to play if Ari or Extend goes down? Yeah. Okay, I mean, I'm sure you did. Oh, ban Nico. Please ban Nico. That shit's OP.
Leave Ori open. We take first.
Yeah. I think we take jungle pick over mid pick though. Yeah. I mean Mundo here, no? Mundo and then like a fucking Victor or something? Oh, Victor's banned. I mean, it's fine. There's plenty of shit.
They're gonna take Ori if we don't.
You want to pick Ori first? We can pick Ori. They have jungle and top pick. They're not picking Mundo. I'm cool with Ori. It might be necessary now that I'm looking at. I mean, fucking Mundo counts. That motherfucker does so much damage. He's a bruiser that can't die. Yeah, it'll probably either be Mundo or J4. I want Mundo.
Yeah. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so look up for reason.
Yeah. Yeah, we're chilling. We don't need more setup. We have fucking utility mid, utility top, utility support. We're chilling. Yeah. You're chilling.
I think we can front the back.
Yeah, that's the point.
You just go out.
Ash glides late. We just have to build fucking damage on Ash. Yeah. Yeah, Mundo. this window every single day.
But that's good under if you flip it to not like
Yeah, especially when it goes late, if you just fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they like to be difficult. Yeah, yeah. Come on, dude. He studied a lot for that. Okay, it's pretty. Yeah, it's just front to back scale. Don't die in lane, and you guys win the game. It's pretty normal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If we don't lose lanes, we kind of just win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We front to back really well. Zinzao Alistar will be annoying, especially whenever Urgot shows up to fight. So don't think that it's going to be easy. You guys are like kind of piss chilling though. What? It's muted.
I literally checked. I was like talking in it, and then I muted it, and I was talking in it, and I was like, okay. My bad. Hello? Can y'all hear me? The thing has a mute and unmute button, and it didn't work. Sorry. What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Hello? I'm doing everything I can to figure this out. The stream setup is very different from the last time I was here. But hello, everybody. If you're here, say what's up in the chat. So I know the stream is even on. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly as well. I don't know how they have this stuff set up, guys. I'm doing everything in my power right now to figure this out. I wish I knew how to show you guys the game. That would be so awesome, no? Hmm. Okay. Man, this is something. Is anybody there? Hello? Please let me know if you can hear me. Um, wow, this is really something, guys. I'm just, I don't know, guys. How are we doing? Okay, let's see if we can't figure this out. Okay. Honestly, I think we just put a new source just because I can't figure it out, and sometimes that's how it goes. I guess I don't need that. Sorry guys, one second everybody. This is very tricky. This is a very weird setup from what I'm used to. Okay, let's see if we can get something done here. Audio is weird or just me? Y'all tell me, man. I have been thrown in here with no knowledge of what's going on. I am just kind of here at the moment. I'm actively trying to set this up so that we can watch this game. Did it kick me out? Um, I don't know what's going on, y'all. Hmm. I have no idea what anything sounds like or looks like or how to turn on the game. Yeah, audio test strange. Okay. Let me pull up the stream on my phone and try to hear what's going on. Oh my gosh, I got ads. Okay. Man, this is something, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, this is something. Okay, yeah, it does work. The ads are almost over, y'all. Big things on the way. Hello, hello, hello. Whoa. Okay, the audio is really bad. Ooh, let's see. Okay, I turned it down a little bit. I have no idea if that sounds better. for a while. And it looked like I can't even really watch the game. I was in the thing and now guys, I'm a bit lost. I have no idea how the guys who run the stream run it, and a lot of these resets kind of don't do anything. So I'm a bit concerned. Trying to find a fix right now. I don't know if I'm doing what game will be on. The audio does not sound any better, and you're going to hear about me saying that about 5 minutes later. Um,
Can you guys hear me through this headset? I sure hope so. It looks like you guys can. It might be a little quiet. Let me turn it up. Okay, that should be better. Let me know. I won't hear from you for about 5 minutes, but I do hope that this is better. I think maybe this is what was messing with it, actually. Both of these audio input devices were on at the same time, so that's peculiar. Maybe that was what was doing it. I turned off the other one, though, so maybe it should be better. I don't know. Let me know, I suppose. I think that is what was doing it, actually. It was probably really the frequencies. Man, this is really strange. Oh my gosh. I'm listening to the stream and it's something. Man, this is so crazy, y'all. Let's see if there's a way that I can somehow spectate the game through something else.
Okay. I now know the mic is better. Man, streaming on a 5-minute delay is crazy, by the way. I don't really know what to do because I can't watch the game right now. I can't watch game one. I can't really even do anything with my time, and I'm like strapped in by this cable, so I can't really even be on the camera. Here, let me scoot over. Also, go to the spot where it says file and select scene collection and click the LOL one. Okay. File. And then I don't see it. Select scene collection. I don't see a scene collection. This is bad. Dude, this is crazy. I wish I could ask you more questions, but you're 5 minutes in the past. And I'm in the future. Goodness gracious, y'all. This is just spectacular, is it not? I'm glad I'm here with you guys. Dude. I don't know, man. Hey guys, it's me. Dude, the lighting in here is crazy. You can't even see my face. Dude, what is this setup? It's okay, it's wonderful. Shout out ECU. Glad to be back. Glad to be back. Alright, let's see if we can find this file thing. Surely the audio will catch up soon and you can tell me, Mr. Pirate and Watch. Because I don't want to mess anything up. That would be bad. Oh, I see it. Wait, hold on, I see it. Now you're going to explain it to me, and now I've already seen it, so that's unlucky. Dude, this delay stuff is not... Hello, hello? Okay. I switched it over. I've changed the mic. Everything should be okay. We're on the League of Legends now. I don't know how to change it from saying Southern Nazarene. Hey, let's look at some highlights, everybody. After streaming, where do they... Okay, I'm assuming this is just where the game would be. Surely. Oh, whoa. What? This is wonderful. Goodness. Okay. I'm in the right place now. I'm gonna go just like peek my little head out the door and see how their game is going. I don't know. I'm not in it. I'm not in the spectate for some reason. So we're not gonna be able to see it. But I will be right back. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know exactly what's going on in the game right now, but Jesse has 100% KP on Dr. Mundo Jungle, 8 kills to 6. He has 5 kills, 3 assists, 1 death. Everybody else is looking a little bit iffy, but we drafted a scaling comp. Let's see if I can pull up a little draft thing just for fun, so I can show you at least what the drafts look like. Streaming on one monitor. This is awesome. Let's see. Display. Sure. Is that okay? We'll go with it. You can see this, right? Oh, this is not. Is this the right draft? Actually, Andy sent me a draft link. Maybe it's still open and I can see. Hey, okay, look at that. Okay, so we are red side, they are blue. So we've got Urgot, Smolder, Zenzao, Alistar, Aurora. They stole the Urgot from us on V1, and then we answered it with Ash Braum. And then they picked Jungle on 3, Zenzao, and then we picked Ornn top. We picked the Ornn because they picked the Urgot. The enemy top laner plays Ornn, and obviously ours plays Urgot, but they both play each other's champion. So for game 1, they decided to take away Nathan's best, and we decided to take away whatever this guy's name is best. And then we picked Orianna on 4 because it's just, it's game 1. You want to be picking comfort and stuff that is good. But yeah, and then they picked Alistar Aurora on B4, B5. Alistar into the Braum is like whatever. And then the Aurora, we answered the Aurora pick with the Mundo. We're putting the Mundo in the jungle. And she can't really do much, right? Because she's such a burst-oriented champion. Now, she can build some item haste and whatnot, and ability haste, and eventually get to the point where she can, combo out with her passive and whatnot later and try to chunk the Mundo down. But at the end of the day, it's going to take a long time for that. And as we know from the one time that I peeked my head in, Jesse's very fed. He's 5-1-3 last time I looked. Judging by the looks on their faces, I think they may have actually just lost a little bit of a team fight. I'm not too sure. I'll go check here in a second again. They're kind of quiet, so they might be fighting in one. Okay, I just heard them say nice, so that's a plus. We're doing a bit of a live commentary since we can't watch the game, based off of what I can hear from the other room. But yeah, this is kind of where we're at right now. We are just kind of chilling. Let's see if I can move this mic. Or not this mic, sorry. Ooh, I just pressed the button. That's not good. I'm just trying to move the monitor. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can move this guy. Okay. Well, I can't. Sorry, guys. I was going to try to move it over here so that I could do everything at the monitor, but it is... This cable is like strapped in to whatever this thing is. It's like paired with the TV cord. They have a TV now. They didn't have a TV last time I was here, but that's pretty cool. But yeah. Okay, this is pretty much where we're at, right? So their team is a bit like they like to fight, right? They have Urgot, Zenzao, Alistar, Aurora. This is like a very mid-game team fight comp, right? And then they have Smolder security that helps them scale through, right? Because they get outscaled pretty hard, except for, Smolder, right? Because he infinitely stacks, he's got an execute, all the things, like these guys fighting is really good mid-game and then kind of falls off in the late game. But whenever they have a little execute guy on their team who can press W and send a ball down that like covers an entire lane, it helps them out quite a bit. But we have a lot of beef, so they got to cut through a lot of front line to be able to actually get that damage down. Now they can use all of their utility to get into our backline, but you know, if they use all their stuff and it doesn't work out, then they just lose for free anyway. So we kind of drafted. Well, we drafted well, but we just answered, right? That's kind of my specialty. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, hello, my name is Connor. I'm the coach for all of the ECU League of Legends teams, the varsity and the new JV. But I'm mainly just a drafting and strategical analysis coach, if we're looking into professional coach terms for league. I am not gonna lie to y'all though. This team is undefeated. Also, yeah, there's me introducing myself. If you didn't already know, this is me. I'm a maniac on the game. I played for the school previously, about 2 years ago now, almost 3 maybe. But yeah, enemy team. I can't remember their school at the moment. I will figure that out for you guys after this, after their game is over. And they're undefeated. They have not even dropped one game. Right? They already beat us before. And so this is the semifinals for the NECC. We are kind of just, we're here to play. We won the GAC championship last week. Not even last week, just earlier this week on Wednesday. That was awesome. Shout out to the guys. I was not here in person on that day, sadly, because I don't even live in the same town, and it was during a work day, or after a work day. But luckily, because of all the rescheduling and whatnot, finally one landed on the weekend, so I was able to get down here and support the guys in person rather than drafting online. But yeah, so this is going to be huge because, as I said, they haven't won a game, or they haven't lost a game. Sorry. Very, very big difference there. They haven't lost a single game. No series losses, no game losses. They are the most dominant team in the bracket. If we beat them, we go to the finals. And we would give them their first loss. So I'm going to go check on the game for all of us. I was going to say for you guys, but I'm very curious as well. And I will be right back. So give me just a second. I'm going to go look at the game. I'm going to see how it's going. I'm going to come back and try to give you guys as much analysis as possible. And I apologize for us not being able to watch the game. I really don't know what happened, but we will get it fixed for the next one. I appreciate you all for being here and for hanging out, even though this is a much more scuffed version of the stream than usual. I do apologize, but hopefully for the next game, it'll be much better. So I'm going to go check on the game, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, new development. This is looking like a banger, I'm not going to lie. I hate that we can't watch it right now. Enemy team is now in the lead, and whenever I walked out there, it looked as though we were down. It's 16 kills to 11 kills for the enemy team. Everyone's kind of having a bit of a stinker, especially our mid and bot. We're not doing too crazy hot right now. Jesse was 5-1-3 earlier. He is now 5-4-3, so that's not great. Looks like we were trying to get something done and we weren't able to do it. Nathan on Orn is 1-1-5. So we've got a little bit of consistency there. I'll keep the draft here. This is all I can really even show. But yeah, it looks like they're regrouping. They had lost a fight whenever I walked out there, and it looks like they're still they're headstrong. That's one thing about these guys that they've developed a lot with over the year that they've played together now, or yeah. Oh, it's only one semester. It's not a year. Over the last few months playing together as this 5-man, they've grown a lot in the mental department. They can stay strong, and they were actively looking for ways that they can win. They were asking each other, "Oh, should I be doing this?" And then they were like answering each other, and then they were agreeing with stuff and talking things through, which is always good. But yeah, it's looking pretty good though. Like it is a little bit like dreary, but in typical ECU fashion, I have no doubts that where there's a will, there's a way. I believe in us bringing it back. But yeah, we can only hope. Obviously, we can't see what's going on, so that's never ideal. Let's turn on a little music. I don't know how loud that is for you guys, but that's pretty loud for me. But yeah, big game. Obviously, enemy team, no losses. Period. Will be a Dirk ring. If you know, you know. But yeah, it's looking like a typical ECU game. We have fallen behind in the early to mid, and we're gonna have to bring it back for the late. That's very typical for ECU, and you can usually find a way. But yeah, now we wait. I'm gonna be honest. There's not much more I can really say. I don't want to keep running in and out of behind them just because I don't want to break their focus by creeping up behind them over and over again. Didn't we already defeat SNU? Yeah. So this is a very messed up version of the stream. I am not the typical guy who streams, and I don't know how to set anything up. And I do apologize for anyone that is here. I'll just turn that off so we don't get confused. This is NECC semifinals against the number one team in the bracket. I do not remember who they are, but I will find out in between games. I'm very sorry. But these guys, just for reference, have not lost a single game. They are completely undefeated, not just in series, but also in games. So these guys, they don't lose. They really don't. But yeah, we're here now. We're chilling. For some reason, I was in the game, in the spectator, and then whenever the game started, it never put me in. So I never got the availability to actually watch the game. So that's why we are kind of just here chatting about it, looking at the draft. The game is on right now. Last time we checked was just a few minutes ago. It was 16 kills to 11 kills favoring the enemy team. ECU was falling a bit behind, but if you have been here before, ever, ECU is not an early to mid game team. We like to scale, and we like to play team fights later. So there's still hope. I will go check again here in a minute. I just don't want to keep going back and forth and break their focus or anything. So we'll go check here in a sec. But yeah, and I'm not on the camera because I don't know how they do this stuff, and the microphones were being weird at the beginning of the stream. I don't know how they change scenes and whatnot, if they're sitting on a couch and the setup's over here. I don't know how they do it, but shout out, props to ECU for whatever they're doing on the stream. I did go in and I tweaked some things, so hopefully whenever we can actually see the game, it'll look better for you guys. Yeah, that's kind of all I was able to do. And this formatting and the way that this stream is set up is very different from how I normally do it myself, so I apologize for all the complications and the fact that we aren't able to watch game one right now. But hey, at least I fixed the quality a little. Holla. It should be 1080, by the way. Let me know. It should be like whenever you go to the video and audio options, it should be able to be 1080, which is what we want. What in the world? We got ads, ECU. Come on, guys. Well, let's. Not sponsored, not sponsored, not sponsored, not sponsored, not sponsored. I'm trying to talk over it. Where did it go? Just another link. Okay. The title isn't updated. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know how to update it. It's just gonna have to. It's gonna have to stay that way. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to change it through OBS. This is so loud. Okay. Let's try something. Man, I wish we had another monitor. Holy cow. We used to have another one. What happened? Okay, there's a TV to the left of me. I was like, no way the TV is the second one. Okay. I wasn't able to like slide it over, so I guess it's not. Their streamers had the same problem with spectating this game. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess it's a good thing then, because it's not like I messed up. But that isn't good because now I'm worried about the next game. So I'm going to have them, whenever their game is over, I think it might be over right now. I see a little bit of commotion. I'm going to ask them to like remake the lobby. And yeah, hopefully we can get this problem figured out. For now, though, I'm going to leave you guys. I'm going to go talk to them. It seems like their game is over. I'm just going to predict that we didn't win it, judging by the looks on the players' faces. I will be right back again. I'm going to go help with draft. I'm going to put the draft on the screen. If it doesn't work out, then I'm sorry, but we'll look over it after. I am going to go ask them to remake the lobby, though. So I will be right back, and I'll see you guys in a second.
This holiday, Verizon is helping you bundle up incredible gifts and savings. You'll get the latest phone with a new line on My Plan, and a brand new smartwatch and tablet. No trade-in needed, even on our lowest price plan. That's 2 gifts for your family and 1 for you. Or 2 for you and 1 for someone else. Or 3 gifts for you and only you. Either way, you save big on 3 amazing gifts at Verizon. All on the best 5G network. Visit Verizon today. Rankings based on Root Metric Truth Score report dated 1/2025. Your results may vary. Service plan required for watch and tablet. Additional terms apply. Some people just don't get it, that Squarespace isn't just for websites. You can get a domain from Squarespace too. It's kind of like how your parents don't get how you make a living off your art, but you do. And with a domain like existentialglitter.com and a website from Squarespace, you can build a brand for yourself, grow your client list, and continue to confuse your parents all in one place. Get yours before it's gone with offer code MAKEITREAL for 10% off your domain or website. Terms and conditions apply.
We looking? How we doing? Hello, hello, hello. Can we hear me? All right, guys, we're in. Here we go, guys. Come on, let's go. First match that we will be able to see. This is game 2 of the NECC semifinals. We are playing against the undefeated team. We are down 1 game, so be wary. This is for all the marbles, you know. Well, not really. This is, if we lose this game, it's over. If we win this game, we go game 3, right? So let's get excited, y'all. How do we feel? How do we feel? How do we feel? How are we feeling? Draft. We got the Renekton. We got the Ivern. We got the Syndra. We got Jinx Leona. I'm feeling really good about it. We got strong lanes, except for bot. Caitlyn Karma is going to be really tricky. Let me turn off this music. Sorry. Hush. But yeah. Okay, here we go, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn on the AC because I am nervous, which makes me hot. Here we go. All right, we're good to go. All right, name of the game this time around is bot lane. We need to find something bot, right? We have to either send jungle down there relatively early, but it's hard, right? Because we have a ton of CC, but not a lot of damage. Jinx isn't doing a ton of damage in this early game. You know, a lot of that damage is gonna have to come from Leona and Ivern, and you know that's just not really how it goes sometimes. We are trading well, though. Looks like it's not going too bad. Somehow we have Prio in this lane. Ooh, and he took a bit too much damage there than I would like to see. Everybody's clearing pretty confidently. It looks like Jesse and... That's very nice. I really like that. Okay, we were able to steal the blue. Jesse's whole top side is marked, so he can go cover that. Jackson's finishing his red. He's going to want to go down into our blue side. He's going to want to steal this blue buff. We do know that he's going. Jesse is on his way right now. He can just easily show up, right-click the camp, and it's his. Right? Jax has to do enough damage to get down to that 600 smite. So let's see what's going to go down here. We do have Jesse coming up. We do have Syndra roaming. He's going to take the blast cone. We are going to take the camp. Jax is just going to run away. Syndra was covering. That's a good move by Brecken. We don't want to forfeit too much XP, though. Ooh, that's a big trade. Oh, wow, that's a really big trade. Jax is walking mid. Brecken should be fine here. We are going to pop a biscuit. Q going to come through. Jesse is here to cover the gank. Jack's going to go back down to his top side, or to his bot side, excuse me. He's going to go for the Scuttle Crab initially. Jesse's going to finish up his clear. He is already level 4 without even taking his own. We're going to get the Krugs there. Jack's looking for a bit of a mid gank again. I think this will work. I'm a bit scared. Good flash. He's trolling. That's 1 for 1. Nice. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like that. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's see here. It looks like the trades are going well in this bot lane. There's nothing too bad going on right now. Ivern did back on his boots, so we've got some more lucidity there. Or boots of lucidity, so we have some more haste in our abilities. Yeah, bot lane's just going to be a poke fest. We're still fine in CS mid, even though we did die, and we were covering our jungler on all the ganks, which is really, really good. Top lane, looks like our Jax has a good CS lead going on. He does have it shoved. Gragas is out of mana. Jax needs to go cover that soon, but as we can see, Jax is clearing his bot side, so Gragas is going to kind of have to take a bit of a walk of shame back to the base, and he's going to have to TP back top. The wave is getting shoved in too quick by this Renekton, though, so he can't really sacrifice too much. It was a cannon wave, though, so he honestly could have, but I guess he's healthy enough. He's not afraid of dying. But yeah, Jesse continuing his clear. We're hoping to find something bot lane soon. It looks like they are going to be basing here. We do have these guys basing. Hopefully we can shove this in back, and then everything's fine. First Drake has spawned. It looks like the game is going fine. Caitlyn did buy a Dirk. Jinx hasn't reset yet. Wave is shoved in, though. We should be basing here. I don't know why we're staying. This is kind of a misplay. We definitely should have based on the crash. I don't really know why we're greeting for a plate. He must have an item, but he's not even going to get the plate. Fiona was warding. Or fake warding, I guess. This is really peculiar. We're going to have to stay here now. I don't like that at all. I'm going to look away. I'm just going to look away. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't really like that, so I'm going to look away. Okay. Mid lane, the trading is still going really, really well for Brecken. He does find another. It looks like the Kayle is going to hit level 6 first. She does get that first spike, giving her a bit more range, and she is going to have her ultimate now. If you don't know, Kayle's ultimate makes her not be able to die. Whenever Kayle presses her ultimate on herself or any allied champions, they don't take any more damage. But yeah, it looks like Jax is posturing. He's looking to try to find something mid. He's wrapping around. This gank did work once before. He doesn't have any flash, though. The E comes out from Syndra. She's going to have to die here. I'm not going to lie to y'all. She has no push. Do they find it here? They do find it. Okay, bit of a blunder there. We should be thinking about the Jax. Ivern does show up. We do get the Caitlyn flash. Can we find something onto the Karma? We don't, so we're just going to walk it out. Caitlyn did flash, though. I would like to see us help this shove out because, again, right? So now, because of this sequence, they got the kill onto the Syndra, and we didn't base on the crash initially with Jinx, so she has to take a really late base and be down CS because she got bullied off of a wave. She still hasn't backed. We still haven't backed bot. This is a bit treacherous, I'm not going to lie. They are going to be able to secure the first dragon for free. Jesse is going to be walking towards his top side. Hopefully we can look for something on the Raptors to just try to take a little bit of CS away from the enemy. We do have a CS lead in the jungle, but they do have more KP than us. They do have 2 KP compared to our 0 in the jungle, which is fine, though. We do have an Ivern, so it's, not that bad. Kayle now does have a kill, though. We have a bit of a CS lead. Brecken is getting targeted quite a bit in these Jax ganks. He still only has a Sheen. He's clearing his jungle. He's going to take these wolves and probably get his blue and then reset on level 6. Jesse does have level 6 first. He marked the Raptor camp, and it looks like he did take it. The rest of the camps will be up soon. He's just kind of hovering mid right now. The Jax is still clearing, so he's getting to catch up a little bit, but, the Ivern's just so accelerated in farm already. A little bit more trading going on. I don't think there's anything for Jesse to really do. He probably can go take enemy red buff, but I guess we don't suspect this Jax to be clearing his bot side for 500 years. We finally did get a reset down on the Jinx. She did base on the BF sword at least. We didn't die. We didn't lose any sums, but we did get the Caitlyn flash. And, we're down 10 CS, which is never ideal. Jax is looking mid again. This is diabolical. We're going to use the shove out. We're just dead there. Okay, Brecken is getting absolutely spam ganked right now. There's really no way around it. We need to ward that. That's the 3rd time in a row that the Jax has wrapped around and come up through the mid lane. We did get 1 grub. We are kind of like zoning off the Jax here. We do have some fruits. We do have the man disadvantage here, though, so we do kind of, we can chill here. We can concede this for a little second. Jesse is on a ward. They should be able to get 2 here. We shouldn't greed for this. That's all good. Walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. Is there a fight here? All right, let's see it. If there's going to be anything, it's going to have to start with us. Oh, Renekton flashing in. Jinx Rocket is going to come down, provide a lot of damage. We are going to use the Syndra ultimate as well onto the Grog. Yes, it isn't going to kill. He is going to flash out of the way. We should be able to get something here. No, there's nothing. We're just going to take some recalls. We used a lot there, and we couldn't really find anything. That's really unfortunate. Gragas did use flash, though. Kayle used flash as well. She didn't have to burn her ultimate, which she would have been ready to if it looked like Gragas wasn't going to be able to flash. That's a good job by Kayle holding the ultimate, even though I think she may have been out of range because she was hugging this wall. But yeah, not the worst. Could have been better. Could have been worse. But, at the end of the day, it's fine. It's all good. Only about, 700 gold down? That's all good. That's all good. We're not tripping about 700 gold. Kayle is going for the Nashor's Tooth build. She's going to be doing some AP damage. So it'll be her and Gragas providing a lot of the AP damage, and then Karma providing shields, and Caitlyn and Jax doing the AD. They have a ton of engage with Gragas and Jax. They have good self-peel with Kale's ult, Jack's E, Gragas E if he chooses to do it out. Oh, it looks like there was a solo kill mid. Let's see what happened here. Let's speed this up so we can catch up. Looks like they show up back to the lane. The stun is going to land. We're going to look for a little bit more of a trade. And Kale's just going to go. Wow. She just speeds up, uses her ultimate, goes all in, finds the auto, takes out the Syndra. That's, it's unfortunate. Syndra being 1-4 right now is never good. Luckily, we're not that far behind. Even with that kill, the Kale was not able to finish her item. She is going to be some CS up, though. Kale no ult, if we can maybe look for something. I really want to see something happen bot. This game is kind of won or lost through bot. If Renekton gets a lead, though, he can 1v9 this game as well. It is a bit hard against Jax. Jax is a really strong pick. He's, a little bit too meta in the jungle right now, if you ask me. But yeah, we'll see how things go. We find a little bit of a trade. Jax shows a bit too early, so we are just going to be able to run away here. Yeah, Leona's going to press W and they're not going to die. I don't know what they thought was going to happen there, but, we'll take it. Caitlyn R down. Okay. I'm not mad at it. We are going to be shoved under tower here. Caitlyn does have no mana, but our jungler is topside clearing the top scuttle. Oh man, that's going to hurt. Leona's going to ult. It isn't going to find anything. Oh, that would have been really good if it landed because the minions were gone. That was a really good look. Looks like mid, there's going to be a bit of a gank here. We are going to use the Syndra E to get that out. Ivor's going to land his Q, rooting him. The Syndra R comes out. It doesn't do enough damage to kill the Jax. He is going to be able to walk this one out. Oh, the Jinx rocket barely missing. Jax is going to be able to walk this one out. Unfortunately, they just, they keep on living. Jesse's going to clear a pink ward, and then they're probably going to try for the streak. We don't have any bot prio, and my Jinx is 1 HP. So Jesse needs to go bot here to kind of save them out, or help them out a little. He is here with Daisy. The Q doesn't land. We're just helping them shove. I like shoving here. Shoving is really good. We need to shove in base, shove in base, shove in base. No Drake. Looks like we're shoving, and we're basing. They really don't want us to back here. They want to kill us. We need to concede this. We have to be okay with conceding this wave. They're going to go all in on this bot wave. They're going to shove that in, and they're going to, keep getting tower plates. But, that's kind of... You just kind of have to let that happen. They are stacking Drakes, though, which is never good. They're stacking Drakes, and they have 2 Void Grubs. We need to look for something soon. We are a mid-game comp with Jinx security for scaling. We have a ton of CC. We have strong damage. Our damage will be a bit hindered, though, just because we are kind of... Well, we're really not even behind. We've got 4 deaths, but we're similar in items. We're down a cult right now. And we're down just 10 CS. So we're really not even that far behind mid, even though she did die 4 times. Look at that trade. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine, y'all. Kills schmells, you know what I mean? They're only 1k up. And as we know, ECU, we are a comeback team. That's kind of what we do, So, again, still need something bought. Or, at least, we need to rotate as 5 to something topside where Jinx can get kills up there, right? If we outroam them, then that can be good as well, right? Because no matter what, whether we're here or not, okay, they're going to use the ult just to get a bit of damage down so that they can prioritize or get lane prio. They're going to be looking for stuff this whole time, just poking and poking and poking. Syndra is going to roam. I like this roam. If we can find anything, it is warded. She's not going to be able to find anything. She's going to walk back in. I'm a bit scared of this pathing. We are going to miss. I feel like she can just run her down now. Flashes. Flash for flash. Ult going to come out. 1 more tower shot kills, but not going to be there. Ivern is going to find Daisy. Daisy is going to find Kale. It looks like your hero. We got Andy on the Leona here now. Leona are going to come down. Jesse gets the shutdown. Jack's going to go in on a 2v1, but there's just too much CC here. Renekton's here as well. He is going to find the flash. He has no Q, though. He is going to find the Q with the Gragas. Can we look for anything more? Okay, we're gonna take that. Jinx aren't going to miss anything. We're going to go for the Rift Herald now. That's a good move by Andy. This is what I was talking about. If we can get things going on the map, then that's really good. Because whether we're there or not, the tower's going to go away, right? So because we know that, we need to find things on the map. And what needs to happen now is, so like if this Herald fight had a Jinx there, we would have lost the tower anyway, but maybe Jinx could have gotten kills, right? If we had that extra bit of range, whenever the Jax flashes over the wall and Q's to the Gragas, if we get a Jinx trap down or something, you know, maybe that could be converted into kills. But hindsight is 2020, so we're just going to keep on moving forward. We were able to find some stuff. Redemption completed for the Ivern, Yuntal completed for the Jinx. We do have a Blackfire completed. Looks like there's going to be a bit of trading going on top. Renekton is going to win out on that trade. It's going to be pretty even. Renekton has a better all-in, though, I think, as long as he doesn't play under the Gragas' tower. We do have some big item spikes, though. It's looking pretty good. You know, we're not really behind, right? AD, though, does have a BF sword and a crit cloak to our Yuntal. That is a bit... that's pretty worrying, right? Whenever you get 5 plates and a full turret, you know, you're going to be up. So that Caitlyn's going to have IE soon. And that's pretty scary. Beyond that, though, we have answers for the Kate, right? We have good CC. We've got the Leona ult for her. She can only press E one time, you know. She's got to dodge something. Renekton can E through their front line, flash, W, E, auto Q, you know what I mean? Like, we can stack up some Fury. We can play the game, right? We can find this Caitlyn. The tricky thing is this character right here. Whenever she clicks her ultimate, she's going to make that Caitlyn invulnerable. And we would have used so much stuff to get in on her that there might not be much left whenever that Caitlyn is done with the KLR, right? She's going to be hitting that whole time. And it's a matter of, you know, can we get anything done? Looks like there's a little bit of stuff going on mid. We're just trying to clear the wave. They're trying to look for trades. Jesse is going to be there to cover. We're going to clear out the pink ward. Take a little bit of poke. I mean, you already took that much poke. You can only take the ward now. Syndra versus Kayle on side lane. She does have a level up. Ooh, is going to be able to find the slow. She's going to ult, though. This is a bad trade for the Kayle. If Jinx gets this shutdown here... oh, wow. I don't think that's worth it for that Kayle ever. That's a lot more gold in Jinx pocket than it is in Kayle's. That's really good. A kill onto Jinx is always a good kill. We need to be trying to clear this wave right now. Tower shot's coming out. Daisy going to be there. We got a Redemption coming out. There's a ton of CC down onto this Caitlyn. Do we have the damage, though? The Jinx R is going to hit the Karma instead of the Caitlyn. We do have the damage to kill her, though. Looks like Karma is going to be able to get away. We need to be shoving out this mid wave. Jax did try to gank top. It looks like Renekton survived the gank. Ivern and Leona. Hey. The Redemption and the Moonstone. She's got some armor, some MR, you know. It's looking pretty good. Next Drake is up soon. I don't know how soon because I don't have that thing turned on. I do apologize. But it is up now, actually. I just didn't see it. My bad. Sorry, guys. We did get a bot tower, too. Okay, this Jinx got a kill onto the Kayle and a bot tower. That's really, really good. Okay, they are here. Syndra is TPing. Kayle, no ultimate. Kayle, no ultimate. If we can communicate that with each other, then this can be really, really good. Jax is getting CC'd. He has no E. Jax should be dead here. Jax is going to use his ult. We have nothing left. Ivern going to tank the Caitlyn R. Renekton is now TPing down. Gragas is basing. It looks like he's probably going to join with his TP as well if things go that way. We need to walk it out now. Caitlyn, or Karma going to flash trying to finish off the Syndra. Just walk it out, guys. We did pick up the Drake. Daisy's going to be able to tank for a second, slow them down. We are going to be able to get away here. Jack's going to flash. He is going to die. He couldn't find Jesse. Jesse with the perfect flash. Redemption coming down. Nice by ECU. Really, really good. All 5 live. We get a kill. We get flashes. We get a Drake. This is exactly what we needed. Caitlyn Karma, though, is going to continue to push down the mid lane. They're going to barrel down. They're going to have a lot of damage on these turrets. But because of what we found there, let's see these item spikes, right? We've got a BF sword. We're still behind, right? We're still behind on AD, but we're coming back. We're coming back strong. Syndra going to go in with the flash. Caitlyn R is going to come out as well. If we get any more damage down, that's a dead Caitlyn with the Syndra R. Jinx with a reset, trying to look for more onto the Karma. Can't find it because of the Gragas there to cover. That is going to be a kill. Picked up onto the Syndra, though. That's what we really like to see. Yeah. I like it, I like it, I like it. We're coming back. We got 2 items onto the Syndra now, right? They were permanent ganking her. They were just spamming her with ganks over and over and over again. But look at that. She's got 2 items before her lane opponent. Granted, her land opponent is building a Rabadon, which is 3,600 gold compared to a Cosmic Drive, which is 2,100 or 3,000. I think. I don't know. I think it's 3K. Regardless, Otacon has now spawned. This is kind of game deciding. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think whichever team gets this Otacon is probably going to win. We do have a stronger top side based off of CS. You know, we have a strong lead there. Jinx Kate, she has 2 items. We have 1.5, 1 1/3, I should say. They are going to go for all 3 onto this Renekton. Caitlyn R did come out. Looks like Karma still has no sums. Scorp Commander, our Jinx caught out here by the Gragas. He is going to get turned on, though, with a bunch of CC. They're looking for something over the wall. Jackson is going to be able to flash and pick up the kill onto the Jinx. He's going to turn the fight back onto the Ivern, who is going to start running away. Renekton going to E over the wall. They're just trying to peel it out. Leona is a bit caught here. Is going to have to flash. Ivern looking for more shields. Is going to get jumped on by the Jax, but we are going to be able to peel it off. Syndra E does get them off. They're going to go for the Otacon now. Okay, it's less game deciding than I thought. I thought it was going to be a 5v5 for it. We did get picked out before, so it's not that bad. 6-7 in the chat, if you know what I mean. Okay, we're going to get some bases off here. They are going to be able to pick up the Otacon, but as long as we keep getting items, then it's not too bad, right? I don't know what the flower count is. We do have a Renekton going mid, though, while they're on Otacon. We are going to be able to shove out a wave. Top tower is low as well for both teams. They should be able to convert this into a top tier 1, and we should be able to get some damage down onto the mid tier 2. It's not bad. We opened back onto the map altogether. They are going to be basing. We have a timer. Maybe we can send somebody top. It looks like we just want to push out mid some more. They are going to be TPing onto that. That's a bit unnecessary, I think. I'll take it, though. Kale, no TP. We are just kind of walking as a unit. I feel like somebody should have went top and taken that top tier 1 while they were on base timers, but we do want to take the jungle. We want to secure it. That's okay with me. We do see the Caitlyn here. I guess they don't see her because of fog. Now they know because she cleared that ward. Oh, we are going to be able to root down CC all the way down this Karma. She is going to go down here. We are going to be able to convert that into taking the blue. Maybe we can pick up this Gromp as well. It is ready. All he has to do is auto it. I'm going to get the Gromp. Leona walking back mid. She is going to see the Kale and the Jack, so she is just going to, concede. We get a pick on the Karma, and we get the jungle. The gold lead has now shifted. Even though they got the Otacon, and they were able to bully us off of it in this top river, the gold lead is now 1,700 in the favor of ECU. Even after Brecken had to go through, 5 mid ganks in a row. Come on, guys, give him a break. Syndra's going to be strong no matter what, though, as we can see. This is without a base. We've seen him on 2 items for a while now. This next base, he's going to have probably almost another completed item. The Kale did finish her Rabadons, though, so she's going to be really, really strong. We did finish second item on Jinx, so there's going to be a bit of trading going on. Wow. Let's take a look really quick. Fimbulwinter, Rod of Ages, Gragas, against an Eclipse Renekton. This guy is never going to die. I'm going to be honest. That guy is really strong. We're going to need some armor pen soon. That guy's got a lot of HP and a lot of armor. Look at this. Or just a lot of HP, excuse me. He doesn't have any armor. Looks like we are going to look for a little bit of trades. The root does land onto the Karma. We're not going to take anything, though. Syndra is going to be TPing mid. We need to be ready to cover that. We're going to zoom this out a little bit. Let's get the full scope of things. It looks like we are posturing. They do have river control, but we are pushing into this bush with the Leona. Her W is going to be down now. We were able to take the ward. Looks like we're fighting for bush control. A little bit of vision here. We are going to be able to find a little bit of damage down onto the Caitlyn. Kale has to use her R on herself. The Jaxie is down as well. Can we get any more damage down? We are going to be able to pick up the kill. Jinx gets a reset here. We get another kill onto the Caitlyn. We're going to pick up another kill onto the Karma as well. The Kale has no... Okay, we're going to be able to take that. That's really, 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 really good. Huge kills onto this Jinx. We do get a ton of resets. Kale's going to be able to walk it out. See, that's the thing that I was talking about earlier, right? This Caitlyn only has so much mobility, and whenever Caitlyn uses the R on her, if we send everything, then it's going to be a bit tricky to kill her, right? But we baited the Kale into using the ultimate on herself, and we are going to be able to pick up that drink. Let's rewind this a little bit. Let's get a little bit of a replay going. Let's see what happened here. Let's see what won us this fight. Am I past it? Sorry, I'm past it. Okay, let's see what wins us this fight here. Right? Okay, So we're hitting here. We're CCing them. We're going in. The second we go in, she ults on herself. Syndra is in the back line, killing the Caitlyn though. She gets low. We pick up the reset onto the Jinx. Jinx then, the Ivern Q lands onto the Caitlyn, giving us some CC. And then Jinx with her reset gets to keep hitting. Really, really good by us. And then we do convert the Drake. It looks like the Gragas did take the tier 1. And it looks like he also got a solo kill onto the Renekton. That's okay. The Baron has now spawned. We are live, people. We are live, back onto the live scene. Jesse205 with 3 items here. He does have the Rylai's picked up. Daisy does proc Rylai's. Whenever Daisy hits anybody, they are going to be slowed. We've got 2.5 items here. We do have some armor pin onto the Caitlyn now, or onto the Jinx now, rather. And we've caught all the way back up. We've caught all the way back up. Okay. We're going to pop the heal to get over there. Ivern is going to have to flash. We do have CC, though, for this. Gale's going to get chunked out a little bit. The Rylai's slow. Is it going to be too much? The Jinx... Okay. We bait the KLR with the Syndra R. That's really good. We're finding some more damage onto this Karma. We do find a stun onto the Gragas. We're going in a little bit deep, but it's a Leona. Okay, Jax is in deep. No E. He just wasted everything. Gale, no R. They should be broken open. The Leona goes too far in. She does die. We can't find anything else. Jax finds a 5-man E. Do they have anything with it? No, Jax is going to die. Can we turn this? The Syndra E doesn't land. We have no stun there. Scorp Commander looking for any reset. Desperately needing something. The Gragas goes in. Can he find anything here? He is getting CC. Can we get a reset? There's a reset. We have a reset down. Oh, Kale gets a double. But Jinx has a reset. They had no KLR. We're going in. She finds another. Can we get one more? Karma's going to live. The Jinx does win out. ECU wins out on the fight. The Baron is up, but we aren't healthy enough and we don't have a smite to be able to pick it off. We are going to push into this mid-tier 2. If we can kill this Karma here, that would be astronomical. It looks like she is going to base concede the tower anyway, so the same thing happens. We should be able to push one more wave here and get some resets off, open back onto the map, maybe be able to look for a Baron. This is really, really good position by ECU. Really, really well played. Okay. So much back and forth. So much back and forth. Because they had the Otacon, you know, we need to not let them have any more objectives, right? So we're stacking Ocean Drakes. They got the first 2. We've got the next 2. We're stacking Ocean. Ocean on us is going to be really, really good. We need that tankiness. This Syndra started the game 0-4. Or 1-4. 1-6 at one point. And now we're 7-7-5. We're even in items. It's looking really good. That Kale, though, was a bit of a monster in that last team fight. Able to kill 2 people at once. But Jinx, fortunately, already got the reset. So she was able to find the kills onto everybody else except for the Karma, who was able to escape. It went 4 for 3 on the side of ECU. Going in, we have a 3k gold lead with the Baron still up. Drake up eventually. I don't have the timers on. This is my account, and I don't know how to set it up. I'm sorry. But it will be up relatively soon, right? Within the next minute or so. We'll see a timer when it's there. Probably 2 minutes from now, if I had to guess. Minute and a half. Jinx clearing out some waves. We are just going to be ping-ponging now. We do have the Syndra side laning into the Gragas instead of the Kale, which I like. We just have to make sure that we don't get ran down here. Renekton should just let this die. Okay, he's being very, very cautious. Very good. Okay, we've got just, you know, ping-ponging waves mid. I'm just fine with that. I have no complaints about us ping-ponging waves. Yeah. It's looking pretty good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We do have the gold lead. They do have a little bit of vision. We should be able to clear this out now with Leona and Ivern coming there. We're just going to start it. We're just going to go and start it. We're going to hit the ward, so now they know. They are going to be here late. Syndra's still bot side, does have TP. She's just chilling in a bush. It looks like we see the Gragas TP, so we need to be backing off. Syndra is going to catch a wave. They can't really start this Baron on their own as well. We kind of just baited out the Gragas TP, right? So now they're on 2 sides of the map. Syndra can go in onto this bot side and potentially be able to make things happen, you know? Maybe she can push up to the tier 2 while they're all up there. They're kind of forced now to start. They're forced here. They have to start this Baron, which is not the best for them. We have to be wary of the KLR. KLR does a lot to us here. Okay, Jax no E. Can we find CC? No, he's going to be able to run out. Renekton looking. Renekton flashing in. He's a little bit, like, way too deep here. Redemption going to go off. Gragas are going to go off. KLR going to go off. Jesse's going to get picked off. Jinx does get a reset, though. There's no more KLR. She's going to get another. Gragas the only one alive, really? Caitlyn has to go out really, really far. Caitlyn is going to die. We are going to be able to turn this around. Jinx still has a reset. The E isn't going to land. This guy has so much. Oh, we did it. Really, really good. We should be able to go to the Drake here. This should be third dragon for ECU. Shove out one midwave. Really, really good. Okay, that's good. That's really huge. See, this is the point in the game where we're starting to outscale them. Even though we kind of blundered and we went way too deep with our Renekton, we were still able to combat their re-engage, right? We were able to CC them down. We were able to hold them. Looks like Jinx is going to solo the third dragon. We are going to get on soul point here while the Syndra takes the mid-tier 3. Yeah, she should be able to get the tier 3, but not the end hit. We should just take the tier 3 and leave. One more auto. It is going to go down. We are just going to, get a little damage down, farm the stats. You know how it is. 5k gold lead now for the side of... Oh, well, look at you. Aren't you a smart cookie? Thank you, Kamar EHG, if that's how you say your name. Thank you. Now we have the timers, everybody. Say thank you, Kamar. But yeah, we've got a sufficient gold lead now. Jinx, as long as she doesn't get hit, we're all good, but we have really strong front line with Renekton, Daisy, Ivern himself, Leona. We have plenty of options for us to use when it comes to CCing the enemy team and stopping them from getting to our Jinx, right? The Jinx reset is what makes or breaks our game. And we're pushing it. You know what I mean? We're getting to a point now where everybody's getting really, really fed. We do have Runons completed for the Jinx. We have LVR, Runons, Yuntal, and IE. We have a 4-item Jinx compared to the 3-item Caitlyn. This is astronomical. Because now, whenever she's hitting those guys in that front-to-back situation, everybody's getting chunked by these items. This Jinx is monstrously fed. If they are grouped up and she gets a reset, everybody explodes with like one auto, right? And 4 items on our Syndra as well compared to 3 on the Kayle. They had a strong early game, but like I said, we are a late game team. We were able to find picks. We were able to find good fights. We were able to get these Jinx resets. We were able to CC people. Whenever I was drafting, I said, we need this Leona. We need to be able to CC them when they go in. And that's exactly what we're doing. If we were Rel here, the game would not look like this. If I'm being honest, we would have lost already if the game was Rel here. Because she has to go in, and we never want to be the ones going in. Leona is the way here, and it's looking to prove true. Now, we're just going to keep on going. We're just kind of shoving waves, right? They can't really contest us on much. They have to concede. We are going to start up the Baron here. They are going to have vision on it. They kind of have to fight. Renekton does have TP. Kayle does have TP. How's it going to look? Here we go for the side of ECU. Jax is looking, posturing over. We do see him on a ward. It is getting low. He is going to get CC'd. Can we finish it right now? It is going to go to the side of ECU. Jinx Rocket going to come out. Oh, Cedric going to flash and find the kill onto the Jax. We are going to find the kill into the Karma as well. Jinx is going to get a reset down onto this Rocket. He's just rooted. He can't move anywhere. Triple kill over to the side of Syndra. Can we end the game here with this Baron? We're going to all 5 walk towards the mid lane. We have the Baron buff ready to go. This is really, really good. This should be the end of the game here. Can we end the game here? We're walking as 5. The wave is on the way. There is no mid-tier 3. The inhibitor is going to fall. There's not much these guys can do here. Kayle didn't even get to use her ultimate in that last fight. She was just too disconnected. The Syndra flash caught them super off guard. She is going to be able to auto here. She does have her ultimate, though. If anybody's going to stop us, it's Kayle. She is going to be able to wave clear. If we can look for something, though, it could stop them. Some CC coming down. We are going to just hit the Nexus, not the Vlad. Hit the Nexus, not the Vlad. Kayle going to ult. Yeah! Let's go. Okay. GG, well played. I'm going to go talk to the boys. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Well played, ECU. Sorry, I muted myself too early. Well played, ECU. I'm going to leave you guys with the highlights. I'm going to be back. I'm going to go draft for game 3. Get your popcorn ready. This is Cinema. That is the first game that these guys have ever lost. I'll be right back. I'll see you guys for more League.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned. Told you to stand back.
Okay, everybody, we're back. We are in game. I apologize. I had to potty. You know, I'm human. You can't blame me. I had to potty. Okay, we're in. We've got Scion, Lilia, Victor, Jin Nami against Kled, J4, Talia, Ziggs, Nautilus. Now, this is going to be a doozy. I hope you grabbed your popcorn. I did warn you. Here we go, y'all. This is for all the marbles, really. It all comes down to this. I'm a bit tired after that last game. But, you know, we got to keep the energy up. This is what it all comes down to. Best of 3. We're on game 3 here. And we have our game plan. You know, we're ready to lane. We're ready to play the game. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I am back now. I was in the bathroom. I apologize. I'm seeing now that people are asking what's going on. 5 minutes from now, you'll know. But yeah, here we go. Oh, everybody get excited. Sorry, I was answering Mr. Cootie. But yeah, big game. Sadly, you know, the bad thing about Fearless is you know, we've only got so many picks in jungle, right? Jesse, great player. great jungler. We all know this. He doesn't have a ton of picks after his like big four, right? He's got the Nunu, the Ivern, the Mundo, the Zac. Those are like his big. Those are his guys, right? When you think of Jesse, you think of those four. They've always they're banning Zac and Nunu every game in the first three, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Nice sidestep by Nathan. Is going to be able to get the fully charged Q. Not going to go for the auto attack. He's not being greedy. This is very good by Nathan. He's ready to sustain. He's ready to just hang out. Talia is going to find an ult roam here. Nami is going to be able to flash out. Is going to use the heal. Oh my gosh, we lived. Wow. Okay, they committed 4 people down bot, and Nami will use both of her sums, but she will live. Talia uses that ultimate to get prio. She does find something really good, though, by Andy to not die there. We should be able to get some mid prio here. Maybe chunk her a little bit whenever she gets back. Yep, to be expected. They are going to pick up this first Drake. Lilia is coming back onto the map, coming into the top side. Yeah, we're kind of just chilling right now. Gold is even. We don't have sums on Nami though, which is always sad. We do have a level up for Brecken right now on this Victor against Talia because she did ult to go down there. Nathan is still kicking, y'all. It's always what we want. Always what we want. Talia gonna miss her shove, her seismic shove. Nice, Nathan's gonna cancel the reset onto the Kled. Brecken gonna look for some more poke. Talia Q gonna be just out of range. Is he gonna E? Nope, Nathan's gonna look to shove this wave in. Gonna get one minion there. He does have the Cull and the Balmies. It's looking good. We're just kind of chilling now. We can kind of just relax. No kills yet. Although Talia did roam the second she had level 6. Looks like bot lane's walking mid here. Bit peculiar. I guess we're really... Oh, we're swapping. I didn't even notice that the enemy bot lane went top. We never really see swaps anymore. Okay, J4 going in really early. He's going to flash out. Is he going to die? Is he going to go down? Oh, he lives. Jesse flashing. TP's coming out from both sides. Sion going to have to just walk it out again. Oh, wait, Nami died. Never mind. I was going to say no death still, but no. Nami did fall, but that's all good. I think there could have been a way, but, it's just too early right now. We don't have the power yet against their comp, right? J4 is just so strong right now. Jesse didn't... he wasn't able to find some way to use his ultimate. Jin, 2 levels down, but still winning all these trades. Nami here to heal him back up. They are going to send 4 people up to these grubs. They are really, really trying to pick... Or trying to take all the objectives, right? They got first Drake. They got the grubs. They're playing... They want to stop us from scaling, right? Thing is, though, you can't really stop us from scaling unless you're killing us a bunch, right? And that's 2 times now that they've full sent it onto us, and they've only gotten 1 kill out of the 2 times that they sent everything. So we're playing really well in this early game. It's stagnated. They only have a couple hundred gold up. Nathan is scaling. He's got the Balmies. He's got a little bit of armor. He's got that Cull going. He's ready to scale. We got the Balas FFS up top. Scarl going to be gone. Kled going to look for a remount. Wave is going to shove in, though, so he's just going to have to wait for the next wave to come in. We did put our bot lane mid for the time being. It looks like Victor is probably going to want to back soon and go back mid, unless we're just fine with keeping everybody where they are. Which I think is fine. But yeah, again, ECU. We're not an early game team. We like to scale. We like to spend some time getting strong and then winning later, right? We have the jungle lead with CS. We've got, that Leandries is almost completed. I could be really strong on this Lilia. We just want to spend some time getting strong, right? They have Talia, Jarvan, all that stuff. Okay, Sion's going to ult up top to go get that wave. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Tempo ult. We all love a good tempo ult. But yeah, Jarvan's going to be clearing. Jarvan Talia has a much stronger early 2v2 than Victor and Lilia, which we understand. Which is why, you know, they're only up 500 gold rather than being up 1.5k gold. You know what I mean? So we're kind of just chilling. We're just hanging out. Seismic shove is going to land. That's never good. Another Q going to come out. Brecken's going to miss his E as well. The Q is going to come down. Talia going to ult here. Brecken going to be forced to flash. Is going to be able to silence the Talia. She is going to level up, though, off of that last minion that died. Nautilus is here. He doesn't know he's on a ward. Brecken does see him. He shouldn't die here ever. He did have to burn his flash, though. Talia did ult. Her flash wasn't even up yet, or else maybe she could have killed. Her flash is up now. They did see the Nautilus, though, so they shouldn't really try for anything here. Jesse should play to hover and then help take the wave if needed. And that's exactly what he does. He hovers. He doesn't think he needs to be there for the wave. Brecken's going to be able to clear that. He's going to be able to reset. That's really good. Again, we're minimizing our deaths. These guys are really trying to find picks on us, but they just can't. Right? And that's exactly what we need right now. We don't need to be killing them. There's no need for, you know, being super hasty or like being super bloodthirsty. This is purely us hanging out. Oh, Nautilus in the bush. Gonna find a little bit onto this Jhin. He's gonna be able to flash out though. Jarvan gonna go in though. It is a 4v3. We do need to play this a bit slow. Lilia gonna find a sleep onto 3. They're gonna be able to walk this out. Lilia is gonna keep getting hit. Needs to sidestep this Nautilus. Looks like he's gonna get out. Nami gonna heal him up a little bit. We do have 4 here. Jhin does have ult. He's gonna start it now. Brecken has everything up as well except for his ult. Nautilus gonna go low. Jarvan's low as well. Can we find something here? They are gonna get the Drake, but we're gonna find one. Looks like Jarvan is going to flash over the wall. Ziggs and Talia gonna poke down. Oh, they do find the shove onto Brecken. Can we find something here? She's rooted. Can we get something? Do we have anything? No, we need to stop. Oh gosh, he's dead. Oh, he's so dead. He's so dead. Oh my gosh, he's alive. Okay, we're all good. Whew. Could have been much worse. Could have been much worse. Still, same amount of gold down. They did get that second Drake, though, which is unfortunate, and we weren't able to find the kill onto the J4 because of his flash. But he doesn't have flash now. I'll tell you that much. We don't have any mana or HP on our bot lane, so it's time for them to go. Concede some of these plates. There's nothing you can really do. I think Victor should maybe match that. I think he needs to go mid here. I think it's fine. Jesse's there. All good. Boing. Boing. Nice. Okay. Kled gonna TP. Oh, is that Ziggs? No, Kled's gonna TP back top. Nautilus walking up there as well. We do have a control ward down, so we will be able to see that if they do go in on anything. I mean, he's super tanky, so he should be able to walk this out. The Kled Q does land. The Nautilus hook is going to go down as well. He is getting low. They're trying to block him from using his ult. He does have to use his ult, which is fine, and he flashes out. As long as he lives, that's all that matters. Boom! Oh, close. Really good try. Oh, EQ going to come out, and we're flashing. Lilia is there, though. It looks like we have everybody pulling up. Jarvan is going to get rooted. Lilia's going to keep hitting him. Doesn't want to do anything too soon. We can find a 2-man sleep here. Do we have sleep? It's not up yet. Can we find a kill onto this Jarvan? We need to look for Jarvan. He is CC'd. Can we find anything? He's 1 HP. Oh, Jesse flashes, but Andy is going to end up picking up that kill. It's all good. Any kills is good. It's a bit unfortunate that Jesse did have to flash there. A little bit of communication there would have gone a long way. But just like that, the gold is even, which is what we want. We scale harder. Never forget. Okay, Talia is going to pick off one. She is going to get slept, though. Nautilus are going to go down. Talia's 1 HP. She is going to die to the burn. Oh, gosh. We are going to lose 2, though, for it. The rotations by both teams are really strong. Both supports picking up a kill. The jungler did pick up a kill. Our jungler, Lilia. And Talia has 3, though, which is always going to be scary. We did get that down. We are going to find... Okay, never mind. That guy's so quick. Ziggs does burn his TP to go hold the bot tower. Mid tier 1 is the only one down, and it is on the side of ECU. Top tier 1 is getting low. We can't really play much top. We just have to keep letting him scale as much as we can. He does have refills. It is Victor versus Ziggs down bot right now. Victor was forced to burn his ultimate to shove the wave in, and Ziggs got some good poke down. That's all good. There's a little bit of trading going on top. Looks like it's going pretty well for the Scion. He's getting stronger. He has the bomb he's completed. Cole is done as well. He's got some good gold going on. Nautilus is looking up top again, though. We do see that guy on a ward. We don't see the Nautilus on a ward, though, so this could be very tricky. He does not have flash. He does have ult, though. If he's going to go, he's got to go now. Nice ultimate by Nathan. He goes unstoppable on the Nautilus hook. We now know that Nautilus and Jarvan are up top looking for the Rift Herald. Jesse's going to look to counter jungle a little bit. He's going to see that none of the camps are up. And maybe we're going to try to transition. The enemy team knows where we are because they see us on wards. The Herald's down to about half HP. It looks like we're just going to give it, which is still fine. Talia down bot. We're going to look to try to find something on her. I think they did see us, though. The red buff is up. They are going to pick off the top tier one. Nathan's going to go down here as well. He's going to try to get the Q down on the wave. He does die before. He's going to get probably a lot of the wave because of bombies. He got all of it. Okay. He gets the whole wave. They're going to instantly pop this Herald onto the top tier 2 while we were getting Jungle Camp's bot side. We should be able to walk up top and try to minimize something going on. Brecken is basing instead of hitting the bot tier 1. Maybe we're looking for a 5v5 up top. Zig's going to satchel. That is going to go down. We're kind of just, we're bleeding out a little bit right now, but it is, it's still early to mid game. It's only 17 minutes in. We just need some more time. They are utilizing the fact that we're not getting a lot of objectives right now, right? They got the grubs, all 3 of them. They got both of the dragons. They got the Rift Herald. There's not a lot we can do. Their plays on the map are resulting in... Oh, look at the snowball. It was close. The bowling ball. What they're doing is resulting in a lot of objectives. What we're doing is resulting in a lot of us not dying, right? So, we have our plan set, but their plan is allowing them to advance the game regardless of our plan, right? So, there's probably going to be a team fight here, and it's going to be a bit tricky. Kled is going to use his ultimate. Talia is going to find it as well. We are in a big chokehold. Seismic Shove going to go on to 3. Namio's going to come out, but they are going to be able to kill us all. Brecken in the back line looking for something. Nathan does TP. He TP's a little bit late. He probably should have stayed on that top wave. They find so much in that chokehold. They find the Talia Seismic Shove with the Jarvan EQ. And the Kled gets to, act as the engage. They get a satchel down. Whenever we fight in these chokeholds, that's when everything's get really dangerous, right? They have the Talia, they have the Ziggs, they have the Nautilus, they have the J4. All 4 of those guys in a choke is completely lethal, right? There's not a lot we can do. But we need to play our range, right? Now we know, hey, maybe we don't fight in the choke. Game's not over because of one fight. They're on soul point, but it takes us winning one fight and then getting that soul to completely swing the gold lead back in our favor and keep on trucking, Now is the time, though, where they have, if we thought they didn't have enough prio before, now they've got even more, right? They've got 3 dragons, 3 grubs. They already used the Herald top tier 2. They have full control over this map. It is very unfortunate to see, but it's not over. Don't ever say it's over. Let me stop. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We can still win this game. And the way that we do it is by playing around this next objective spawn, right? The way that this is going to work is they're going to keep ping-ponging waves, right? They can't really find anything. Only thing they can find is potentially Kled kills this guy, right? Kled could maybe kill this guy if he had long enough. But he's getting strong. And what's going to happen, we're not going to fight in a choke, hopefully, if the guys realize that that's what did it. Oh, Seismic Shove going to go down onto Lilia. He's going to have to flash out. Okay. We're going to go next fight. And Otacon is up, right? So, this could decide the game. If we somehow win a fight, even down a Lilia flash, in this choke, then things can get a bit messy. right? Jin's not here, Scion's not here. Scion's getting a bit messed up right now. Scion doesn't have mana for his R. Oh gosh. Jin gonna have to run. Lilia no R. Jin's gonna get picked off as well. Nami and Jin both getting picked off there. Kled flashes. Scion no flash. He is gonna die in the top lane. They are going to be able to pick up the Otacon at this 20-minute mark. Things are looking a little bit grim. Kill score 12-3 for the side of the enemy team. We're going to keep farming. You know, let's see where these items are at, right? You know, we're not too far behind, right? It's mid and bot are super duper strong, and that's okay. You know, because they're both squishy. They both do a ton of damage, but they're both squishy. If we could find a way to use, to use our big ultimates like our Nami ult and our Gen ult and our Lilia ult and our Victor ult, you know, if we can find a way to play this game, then we can win, right? Which sounds, you know, kind of a bit on the nose, but that is kind of the only way right now. Things are looking grim. We have to find a way for us to play the game. In all of these fights, we're not able to play the game. And, you know, we haven't had our top in a bunch of these fights. We haven't been able to have, you know, a lot of, I mean, just team play, right? They're moving together. They have the Talia to use her Weaver's Wall. And, you know, that allows them to do some very big things. So big, in fact, that my Jin is down 2 levels. Sorry, I keep yawning him. I woke up at 5 a.m. to go to work today. I'm a bit tired. They are going to be looking for something onto the Nami. They're not going to be able to find it. They are just, you know, continuing to pressure. Right? That's the name of their game. Jarvan is in base. They do have 4 on the map, though. There's not a ton left to be done, other than side laning. Which, as soon as I'm about to say it, Nathan took a top tier one. I didn't even notice him. But that's really good. Side lane pressure is going to be good. The thing is, though, because they counterpicked our Scion blind with Kled, Kled can handle a Scion in that side lane, especially whenever he has some, you know, oomph to him. They're looking for Soul here. They have complete control. Oh gosh. Lilia is already picked. Not a lot we can do. They have a ton of... I mean, Nautilus R came out. I don't know how playable this is. It's kind of do or die, I guess. Nami are going to come out to try to zone. Seismic Shove going to come out. Nautilus going to flash onto the Jin. Scion going to look. He's going to find something onto the Talia. Syndra is here now. Or, not Syndra, sorry. Victor is here now. Going to look for something onto this Kled. He is getting CC'd. He's off of Scarl. Q gonna land. Can we find any more damage? We have no cooldowns. Zig's still hitting. Jarvan is here. Gonna find that EQ. He's gonna find the R. Brecken is gonna go down. He's gonna flash to follow him. Scion's stuck in the middle of 4 here. He's gonna go down as well. And it looks like Andy is the lone survivor. He's gonna look to Q this guy and run away. The Q does not land. Uh-oh. I think he might die. Bubble gonna land. He's gonna pick up some... Nice. Cinder's gonna give him a bit of move speed and ability haste, and he's gonna get out of there. They are gonna pick up the soul, though. 24-minute soul here. Can Jesse walk and find a steal? Does he know they're on it? I don't think so. Talia gonna find another shove. Both of them gonna get... he just burns. You know, whenever they have 2 characters on their team with the Andrews Blackfire, there's not a lot that can be done. They just have so much tempo, right? This Talia pick really, really nullifies anything that we can do. Scion did show up pretty big in that last fight, though. So maybe, just maybe, if there's a way we can get a solid-looking 5v5, we can maybe, pull something out of the little hat. Maybe we can pull a little rabbit out of the hat. But you know, it's a big ask. You know, let's be realistic here. It is 17-4 in the kills. They're up about 7,000 gold. It's looking a bit grim, right? And the champions they have a lot of setup for each other, a lot of self setup, self peel. They got a lot. They got a lot of everything, right? And we just don't really have damage for them because they've got a lot. They got a lot of survivability. But where there's a will, there's a way. You know, it doesn't matter how much damage we have if all 5 of them are sleeping and we get to go in on the Talia, right? Or the Ziggs, both of them, preferably. If we get a 5-man sleep, there's not a ton they can do. Biggest thing right now, though, is that the Baron has spawned. Look at that, y'all. It's a little Santa Baron. Oh. Weaver's Wall going to come out. It's going to find Andy. Ziggs are going to come out as well. They aren't going to be able to pick off anything else. Oh, man. They're going to find some damage, though. Horizon focused. Finish for the Ziggs. Oh, God. Lilia going to have to flash. The Kled has no problem flashing as well. Get your sleep off. Okay, sleep. Okay, they're going a bit deep here. The sleep does go off right before he dies. The Victor does get to play the game a little bit here. Nautilus going to find the hook. J4 going to find the EQ. It looks like Nautilus is the only one left alive. Nami is coming back up, though. Jarvan's going to have to EQ over the wall. Which he will. Not terrible. We did pick up a little bit of kills there. They can't do the Baron right now, which is good. What? No way. Really? I don't think they had the damage for this. I mean, they have the damage. What am I saying? Of course they have the damage. Oof, and Nami is going to get picked off. Okay, yeah, they kind of get to do it for free now. Unless Jinnel can, save the day. Maybe Jinnel can save us? I don't know. They're taking it really slow, yeah. Okay, I figured they couldn't do that. I figured it wasn't feasible. Maybe we can retake? Eyes emoji? No, it doesn't look like it. We are just going to get some bases down. They are going to be looking to restart. No, okay, they're just clearing some vision. The biggest thing that's been going on with a lot of our deaths is we are just getting picked because we don't have vision, right? And that's less of a problem of not having vision and more of a problem of face checking everything, right? We shouldn't be face checking everything. Like right now, we're about to face check that. Okay, we learned. We use our sweeper first. Oh God, rest in peace, Jesse. Nothing he can even do. They're going to find some CC down onto the Nami as well. They didn't end, which is good. They're going to go for the Baron now. They will be able to pick up the Baron. Jinnel coming through. Seismic shove onto Victor. He is going to have to flash. He lives, though. I don't think living does too much right now, but at least he didn't die. He is up CS. I mean, that's something, I suppose. He's almost got Rabadons. He's almost got 3 items. Maybe he has Rabadons in base. If this Victor has Rabadons in base, don't ever count him out. Thing is, though, this Ziggs. Oh my god. Okay, he didn't have Rabadons in base. It might be. Ziggs has almost 4 items. He's got 3 items and he's about to finish Rabadons. We've only got 2.5 on Jhin. This is tough. This is really, really tough. J4 just going to go over the wall. Nami. Oh my. Wow. Ziggs ultimate just one-shot everybody. J4 is allowed to EQ in there. Because he has that GA completed. Hey, Nathan gonna find a shutdown onto the Talia. Tower is gonna go down though, as well as our base. Sion gonna TP top. Try to do everything he can to keep the game alive here. He's gonna have to stall for almost 20 seconds. I don't know if there's really anything he can do. The Kled Tether hits. He's getting some damage down. He needs to look at the wave. The characters are not the problem. They are just gonna hit the Nexus, not the Vlad. Nami's alive, and that's gonna be the game. GG's. NECC. We will compete for our next match on December 4th, I think. But yeah. With that being said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know how this works. I don't know if I end the stream, if it will... Okay, there is a way that it'll work with the delay. All right, I'm going to go talk to the guys. I appreciate you all for coming out. We will compete for 3rd place in a best-of-5 match on, I think, December 4th. It's not this coming Thursday, but the one after. So whatever that date is. Actually, let's just look. Yes, December 4th. December 4th, back here, our final game of the NECC to get 3rd place. Unfortunate today, we did take the first game off of this team. First time that team has ever lost was to us, and potentially their only game that they ever lose this season goes to ECU. We fought valiantly, and the end we weren't able to pick it up. It was just really hard. You know, those guys were sick of us winning, and they showed up in a big, big way. Congrats to the enemy team. It's sad for us, but you know, we've got another game to look forward to. So we'll think about that. And yeah, I thank you all for coming out. I appreciate you guys so much, as well as the East Central community. I'm gonna get in frame a little bit. This has been Connor, little guest appearance. I appreciate you guys a lot, like I said. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go talk to the guys. Be here December 4th for our 3rd place game. And yeah, I'll see you guys potentially on that game. Bye.